Welcome to Bonus Action, a tabletop podcast. Join us on a Dungeons & Dragons journey through the maelstrom continent of Edax on the world of Gloria. Our daring adventurers will uncover the mysteries of the New World and reveal stories of their past. Let's meet the cast.
Hello, I'm Druten. I am playing Rizaren Inarek, the half-elf paladin.
Hi, my name's Eric. I'll be playing Bartleby Mriffindor, the human warlock, who's got a little bit of a secret behind him.
I'm Tim, and I'll be playing Vale Luckall, a failed wizard turned adventurer.
Hi, I'm Sean, playing Fenrir Oakenshield, a monk halfling who really wants to be a dwarf.
And I'm Rich, also known as Walnuts, and I will be the DM for all of you in my homebrew world of Caloria. And we're back! It's been a couple weeks. Hi guys! Let's get into it.
Bye!
Goodbye!
Bye, everyone!
Goodbye, everyone!
We'll see you next time.
Behind the scenes, there's...
So long!
No BTS? No BTS?
No.
Got it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we'll just start with the goodbyes, goodbyes at the highs.
When are we going to record on a Saturday so I can get wasted?
Yeah, this will be much smoother when we're all drunk.
Hopefully,
I don't want it to be smooth.
Hopefully next time when there's no, but when everyone doesn't have COVID or chances of COVID, which is, there's still going to be chances of COVID.
No.
Oh, no.
No
It's been
COVID.
getting better.
I don't get COVID.
It seems like Richie just keeps passing it around.
Yeah,
I've never had it.
It's all
Yeah,
Richie.
I gave it to Sean. I gave it to my roommates. I never had it.
You were asymptomatic.
It's like an aura of COVID.
Yeah.
You
Tested
can't
negative
be
every
affected
time.
by the
Yeah.
COVID.
What level do you get that at, Paladin?
Yeah, or
COVID aura?
Aura of Rona.
That's it. I'm making a
He's
new
the Paladin of Rona.
This is a disease paladin?
Yeah.
Plague Paladin. Yeah,
Plague
Paladin of
All right.
Plagues.
All right.
Rona is now a town in your world.
Holy shit, only 2,600 new cases in New Jersey.
Oh wow, that's way under what
That's not
what I
bad.
was
That's
expecting.
town way.
Those are numbers that I don't care about.
But yeah. Anyway,
Goodbye.
goodbye. No, we're gonna get into it. Last we played, you guys encountered some really terrible feral gnomes goblins, feral goblins.
Spoilers,
Man.
they were gnomes.
Oh,
now.
shit.
They were gnomes all along.
No!
Encountered some feral goblins, and they took some of you out a little bit, but you were able to come back and put a fighting chance and defeat all 8 of those. You traveled towards the mithril mines of the mountains off to the west of the Shell Point Garrison, and as you walked towards the mountain and the mines itself, you were accosted by a voice of hello, who's there? What are you doing here?
The chief sent us.
You're supposed to give a break.
Oh. Wait. That was
What?
your intro.
That was his intro.
That was the intro.
That was the whole intro?
incredible.
Starting with
Yep.
the actual thing.
Did you hear
to
him take
reply
a breath
to.
yet? That was his first breath he tried to take, and you jumped in on
That's
that.
what he said, to break after the intro. And that's the intro of
What
going
can you
into...
say? He's breathtaking.
That was...
To be fair, Richie's really bad at this part of it.
All right,
No,
so
this is what you said to do!
It's all right. It's okay.
You
It's incredible. It's great.
Goodbye.
Let's roll with it. You'll
That's
figure it out. in
why I'm
post.
so lost as to what he wants.
I'm just going to say
And the
goodbye
thing
until
is, you
people
were
tell me not to
correct.
anymore.
You were correct. It was just a really long intro, and we all lost track of it, and
Yes.
everything's fine. Keep
That's
on
exactly
going.
what happened.
Let's roll into
You
it.
should have... The
I'm
intro
gonna be
should have
real.
been like, and you got to the camp, and then the guy comes
Or
in.
Can you
the
do us a
intro could be
favor?
whatever the hell you want.
When you're
It's
done
great.
your intro, just give us 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
So we know not to say anything.
So I'll start loading with 1, and then 2, and then up.
Like, when you started the intro, first thumbs up. When the intro is done,
I like that.
second thumb up.
Got it.
I am not looking at.
I'm not gonna remember
so
that.
It's fine.
Just
try-
Your response to the captain.
we
good
will
sir.
remind you beforehand, so all you have to do is remember it for 5 minutes.
I still won't remember it. You know
Feel
that.
too much.
So,
I'll do this the whole time, so you remember.
yeah.
We'll just play off of it. So your response?
Yeah. They halt, and you, like, the captain sent us. It's like, oh, you're from the garrison. Good. We've had some issues with other exiled interlopers. Come on, in. And they pull open a couple of heavy set makeshift doors, from this mine and usher you into this small region of the mine. I have a book set up for everyone, just for your references here who's watching. It's only this page, none of the other stuff. I can't flip it closed.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture to share online so
Fine.
that people can understand. But you enter into this open mine shaft area. There's a couple of pillars kind of use support to keep it from caving in on the left of you. Yes, I had to look at my left hand to figure that out. On the left
also,
of you.
he said caving. Sorry.
On the left of you, there is like an opening with a couple of torches, and if you peek in there just a little bit, you can see a couple of beds and makeshift bedding areas for rest. Up ahead of you, there is another what looks to be doorway with another makeshift heavy door set there. All around you, there are in total about 10 general miners. A goblin, which looks like a normal goblin that you guys have seen in the past in other lands, and a tall female Goliath. The gentleman who ushered you in is his captain or chief. Why did it go that way that far up? Chief Waterwatcher. She runs the mines here, and she walks over to you and bows her head and looks at so nice to meet you all. Yes.
Sorry, did you say there were interlopers?
Yeah, so
We're safe in here?
yeah, we're good in here. Just in this.
Do you have any salt?
Yeah, that would be important.
And she looks at the other miners and have we gotten any?
The darkness dwells in the caves, and I don't know if I like this.
And one of the miners does walk over and is like, we've gotten some salt, ma'am. A little bit, and like there's like a barrel of salt that they've like mined over the course.
I'm not holding the whole barrel.
Well, just grab a few handfuls, and we'll just follow me. We'll figure out where to go from there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Excellent.
And then I think I have Mage Hand. If I have Mage Hand, it's also going to have some salt in it.
Yep.
And we just wander off and do our thing.
So you're gonna circle around and
Yeah.
start salting.
Starting with the door, yes.
Yep. All right. There's no openings outwards except for the doors.
That's fine.
So your salting is just going to be the doorways, I'm
Yep.
assuming?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a d20 to see how successful you are with your salt.
Oh, boy. Well, am I, though? Fail's the one actually salting. I'm just pointing at where to go.
I'm just following orders.
Okay, so we'll say if my orders are good enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
So charisma check.
Oh, I got this. Hitting a button. Do it.
These D&D
Do
Beyond
it.
is not working.
Do it. There it is. It's a 5 plus 4 is a 9.
So you command him salt the doorways and or command her salt the doorways, and as the others are talking with Waterwatcher, you're walking around telling Val, and mostly she's just throwing the salt towards the
sounds
doorways.
I tossed salt randomly around as I see fit.
Mm-hmm.
Waterwatcher looks at these two and is just confused and looks at the rest at the other two, at Rosarin and Fenrir. It's like, so you come from Shellpoint?
Yes.
Good. That's so. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks, and
Telling me.
and as she's saying this short, older-looking goblin walks up and is like, "Yes, it's been a terrible few days." Let's see how long I can last with that voice.
Here's
I
a
don't
big
envy
swing.
you.
You could do this all day. Right?
Yes.
Go on.
Is that? I don't know.
It's Rogers the Musical.
Oh,
You guys are
I
awful.
love that ending. She looks like, yes, this is this right here is Elder Flintzbane of the Goblin Hovel down towards the south along the ridge, and so what do you know? What do I need to tell you?
There's some Drugar, whatever.
Not Draugr, Duragar.
Durgar, whatever.
Draugr are Skyrim.
Strangir.
No. What are you doing over there?
Don't worry about it.
We're protecting you from the darkness.
I'm throwing salt around at random.
We'll have to make a few passes.
And she looks back at you two, Fenrir and Rosarin's like, they're not.
I don't ask questions.
Okay.
Just let it happen.
So yes, this is the main mine for Shellpoint. We get there's mithril in these mountains. We tend to mine a lot of that. Some other minerals, obsidian, irons, sometimes salt. Depends on what we come across down here. There's the earth is very rich with minerals on this island and in these lands. We were mining a few weeks back, probably about a month and a half ago, and kicked into a vein that, as we cleared it, opened up a pathway into a large set of caverns within this mine. I sent a few of our miners down there to just investigate to see if there was anything that we could mine. And about a week later, we were accosted by some Duergar, some Grey Dwarves, who had chopped off the heads of my miners.
Pleasant.
Oh,
That's
yes.
not ideal.
No, not ideal at all. And so we were forced back into this basic area, and we've been letting command know. But over the course of the past couple of weeks, Elder, do you care to explain? The elder Flintzbane walks up and is like, well, and it's like kind of Yoda-ing it as well. And they go, I've got a hovel. My town down to the south along the ridge. It's not the same voice, is it?
No.
I'm
It's okay. No,
I'm just listening.
Go for it.
Definitely the same.
I'm not reacting. I'm just listening.
Use a different voice every time.
And look, I practiced this voice in my head once, so I.
That's not how practice works.
True.
Exactly.
In fact, that's just not how practicing works.
Exactly. I practiced this voice in my head just as many times as I practiced that bass over there.
The one time.
The one time.
Nailing it.
I lost it again.
Whatever it is, it's right.
Try
Yeah.
something like this.
Well, so our little hut hovel down.
Beef gives me gaze.
Oh, sweetie, you want to take a seat?
That's what he's going for?
Kind of
Right.
old, scraggly voice.
Yeah.
And it's I gotta compose myself again. We have a hovel, a couple of huts, and a large center hut down by the ridge above the water, about a day and a half south of here. We are my people. And they sit there trying to explain, and they're like, we like to stay in one place, but there are goblins out there that have separated from us. You've known as the feral goblins. They're nomadic. They go all over the place, but for unknown reasons, recently, they decided to come after our hovel, and, well, they took over. I was able to escape barely, but my family and a lot of my kin are still there. And these feral goblins have decided to attack and kill and even kind of conquer a lot of us or enslave us in some shape. And so I was able to escape, get here, where we have made a little bit of a relationship with these miners. And since then, the goblins have been attacking here because they, for some reason, want to take this as well. And the Waterwatcher explains, yeah, pretty much we've got an attack on both fronts, and we don't know how much longer we can last here. We've got the Duergar, who's teamed to attack probably every couple of 3 to 4 days, and we've got the goblins who seem to attack every about once a week. But their attacks are becoming a lot more vicious and harder. The Duergar's generally a few, and we're actually expecting. It's been about how many days? And they look over at one of the miners. Hey, probably about 4 now. So probably any day. Yes, they're Australian. And
grouping of accents.
No, they were. Let's see, what would be Australian? They're not ASMR. What would be Australian in D&D? I don't know.
I don't know. Dwarves occasionally.
I like the ASMR Australian.
yeah.
Dwarves
they
tend
can
to
be
be
whatever
Scottish.
the fuck
and
you want.
Yeah. It's a kobold. No, it's not a kobold.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah,
Why not?
go for it.
Simply-
Races should be Australian.
It's all criminal. Yeah, true. So it could be a kobold. No, actually, I want to make this one a Triton. The Triton from down under
Down
the
under.
ocean.
Down under.
Perfect.
It was a
Shot
Triton.
in 3.
Yeah. So we're probably any second now, or within the next few hours, within the next day, they'll probably come again. And so the Waterwatcher looks at you and is like, the other problem we've been getting, which isn't that big of a deal, is I'm sure you've seen that some people leave the encampment.
Uh-huh.
Well, occasionally they'll come and try to steal supplies from us, but we actually requisition extra supplies just to get them out of our hair. So every time we get supplies, we give them the extras that we order. It's fine. Help them survive.
Exactly.
These are
seems
everyday
reasonable.
things. But we are starting to run out of the supplies due to these constant attacks. So if they come, I mean, they're few and far between when they do come, but when they do, we're running out, and we won't really have much, and we don't know what they're going to do if they come.
We did encounter a pack of the feral goblins on the way, and so we have at least slightly lessened their numbers.
And Flintzbane looks and smiles like, yes, well, that's fantastic. We want to get rid of some of them, or if not all of them, as fast as possible.
It was not fantastic.
It was rough.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying.
Oh, yeah.
I do say you should probably reward us for the services we've given.
And Waterwatcher looks, it's like, well, that's part of the expedition. You get rewarded when you get back to Garrison.
So in order to get rewarded when we get back, just so we're all clear on what's going on right now, there is a hovel somewhere to the south that's being beset upon by feral goblins. There is currently Darugar in the mines, and then also from outside somewhere else, there's just like Outlanders who are stealing your stuff.
She looks and she nods as you're saying, yes, we don't really care about the exiles. I don't really worry about them, but if nothing's done to help us with supplies, they may be a problem down the line. But if you can help with one, if not both, of these problems with the Duragar and with the goblins, I would be truly grateful.
Okay.
Has anyone asked what the Duragar want?
I've talked with them, and they tend to want us to leave the mountain. They think that this mine that we've created, even because we've gone into their territory and they say we attacked them, they want us to leave the mountain and stop mining. They say it's their land. Based on potentially their religion, it could be, but I don't know. We're just mining. We're not doing anything to them, and I don't know where they come from. It took about a week or so before they even attacked us the first time.
Could they have been from the mine? Are you just taking their territory over, potentially?
Well, she explained that they knocked open a vein which opened up a bunch of caravans from this ore vein. So somewhere down below that wasn't originally part of the mine, this
Was a different mine.
Was a different mine or a different set of caverns that these Dorgar are now saying this mine is theirs as well.
Oh, okay. So you can't. So you could you compromise with them, put up a wall where you broke through, and then go mining the other way?
We've tried walling it off after the first couple of attacks, and they take that wall down. They want to take this whole place themselves.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I feel bad attacking the Duergar because it was their place.
Yeah.
And,
It's literally their territory, essentially.
yeah. And so I think we can
Can we
maybe
make a new
talk.
mine?
We can talk with them, maybe, but the goblins attacking, it doesn't seem like there's.
They don't seem at all to be reasoned with.
Yeah.
Where Duragar, maybe reasoning hasn't worked in the past.
I
but
don't
it's-
recall any of us trying to speak to them earlier.
Well, they attacked us.
All right, this is fair.
Simply just
This is
say,
fair.
hey, we're cool, and we didn't. And instead,
Maybe they just want some encouragement.
you never know. I mean, look, we used to say if we make our way to their encampment and send Big Man in to talk, and if things go awry, he's got a shield, he'll be fine, and we can just run away and survive. Good
Okay.
plan. Let's do it. Unless that's not what you want, Mark.
No, whatever. If you decide to go after the goblins, that would be a great help. If you come back and want to go towards the Dorgar and try to reason with them, that's also any help is respected and thanked upon. It's whatever you can do to make this battle on both fronts less deadly.
Well, we can wait for now. We can take a rest because the Durgar are going to come to attack at some point. We can attempt to reason with them when they get to us. Like, we don't have to go searching them out.
Right.
So,
What-
I think...
Yeah, also, like, what did you make your wall out of? Could you make just a better wall?
Woods and any
I was
bits
gonna
of
say
large
something
stone.
that would have probably been too meta.
Like,
Without making it a roll to know if my character would know the thing.
I mean, if you want to make a roll to see if your character would know it, go for it. Make an intelligence check.
Probably not. It's a 9.
Yeah, no.
Or like just intelligence, or
Just intelligence, yeah.
because if it was like history, it'd be an 11.
No, well, no, it would just be straight up intelligence. They're like, we did the best we could. We chopped down some of the logs out there. We tried to make like a large wall. We used some big rocks, but there's an opening into their caverns, it seems, and they want to spread out over here. And the groups they send just seem to not want to speak with us. So I don't know. We're not adventurers. We're miners. We're not really fighters. We've been holding off the best we could. And like the 10 miners that you see, like they're big buff people, but they're worn at the moment. They've been dealing with attacks on both sides constantly, that they're like tired and kind of done at the moment.
What did these mines have in them?
Mithril,
Salt.
things you did say earlier.
Yeah, mithril, obsidian,
Okay.
ores, like different ores and minerals.
Okay, so it is worth staying at the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were explicitly told by the chief back in the encampment that it was mithril. That they wanted, especially.
Mhm.
The camp wanted, especially.
All right, then.
As you guys are having this discussion, you start to hear a boom, boom, boom.
Damn it.
Right on cue.
On the door. Yeah, right on cue, almost as if it was planned. Right on the door inward towards the mine. And you hear in a hard, deep voice, just leave the mines and you'll be fine. And we want to speak with the leader. Keep bashing into the door. And then Waterwatcher looks and it's like, I'll be right there. Hold on. And they start heading towards the door.
I will follow them.
I'll follow them, looking
Same.
as intimidating as I can.
Okay.
My little baby.
I'll take up the rear.
Take up the rear.
Mhm.
And Rosarin, you're going to be right up next to him, I guess?
Mhm.
All right.
There's a bird on your shoulder. So if you're making a roll, you have help action on you.
Okay. And I look real cool.
So position you is like this.
Not without Coolrick. Not without Coolrick.
Yeah, you don't have Coolrick sunglasses.
Where is Coolrick?
He's back at
He did
camp.
not come.
Sweeping
I mean,
whoops.
your retainers will explicitly
Oh,
not
yeah,
go
right.
and put themselves in danger.
He's probably
What
sweeping
about
up
now?
all of my
Now do I
spells.
look cool?
A little bit.
right.
You look cool, but Rosarin doesn't.
Shit.
I don't know.
Rosarin doesn't have
The
those
attempt
glasses.
was there.
Yeah, you tried. Roll cool check.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Yeah, you're fine. That explosion happened behind you, and you looked at it.
Oh.
So it was still cool because there was an explosion
Wait,
back
there was
there.
an explosion?
I mean,
Son of a bitch.
yeah.
Where can I come out?
Everyone takes damage. You all walk. You notice a lot of the with you all here. The miners head into the little safety area, like their little home area, and a couple of them grab their war picks, or their pickaxes, not even war picks, just pickaxes, and stand in the doorway just in preparation in case anything comes towards them. But they shout, they're like, "We'll be back here. Take care of them if you can." The Waterwatcher, she walks up. You guys surround her, and she grabs the door and just forcefully opens it up. And you see behind, in the threshold, a heavily armored Durgar with a giant hammer. You don't even see their face. It's just like, it almost looks like a construct itself. As well as two regular Durgar standing behind them. And out from the inner workings of the heavily armored one, you hear, "We're here to take this back. Just leave now."
No?
I might be wise if we leave. They want it.
Could we talk instead?
What is it that you have to say?
Can we not reach some sort of compromise on this mine?
These are our lands. Our gods and forefathers have given us the Underdark and the Underearth. What is it that thinks that you, a surface dweller of your own, deserve to be down below here?
We don't mean you any harm. We need provisions to protect ourselves from other evils.
Then you will accept to come below with everyone else.
Maybe we will.
Other evils aren't down here, if they're out there.
But they're working their way in. We could just we can leave and then just leave the door open and let them in, if that's what you would like.
We are a race of warriors. We'll take on any threats.
Not against these threats. They're very dangerous.
Roll a persuasion on that.
It's a 4.
Very persuasive.
I got one natural one.
Oh, nice.
I'm assuming I did not have the help.
No.
Okay.
No. I won't. No, not on that one.
Okay.
You say that. What was it that you said again? I can't even remember. It's been 2 seconds.
Not against these threats.
Not against these threats. And they laugh and they're, ha, 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 ha. Nothing is worse than us.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna bet.
Famous last words.
If you won't leave, we'll take this by force.
I'm okay to leave.
How many of
Out
them
of
are
character.
there?
Just 3.
Out of character, I did not care about these guys getting it beforehand, but now I kind of want them to die.
All right, hold on. Team huddle.
Sidebar.
Hold on, let's think about. All right, what do we do? What do we do, guys?
So why are we
These
here?
guys
What do
kind
we
of seem like assholes.
They do.
What are we
But
here
they
for?
do also kind of have a point.
Are they trying to take over the cave? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I mean, our group kind of took
Wait,
the
it's
cave over,
we
to
can-
be fair.
yeah,
We can-
But they are being kind of dicks
all
about
right,
it.
so I'm going to yell over to
but
them.
it's theirs.
So
you
we
know?
can.
So I get it. They're mad at us for taking their cave.
I don't get it. They're being dicks.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people are dicks.
We don't.
We didn't know. We just
We
got
don't
here.
know that they didn't also just come in from like the other side.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like,
This is all true.
Who's to say they were here actually?
We just got here.
We,
Not
the
our
four of
fault,
us, just got here.
We just got here. We could just back in.
All right, so I'm going to yell at them.
All right.
Hey, we can. Let's just agree that we can wall up any incursion into your territory, and we'll back off. But we need this mine to survive.
Our territory is below the earth. Anything underneath is what we own.
That seems unreasonable.
That is very unreasonable.
Pedantic. What do you consider below?
They point at the rock above.
This rock is above the sea level. It is above the crust.
But you are underground.
Are we? Define under. It's being very pedantic about the word under.
It does seem like we have to iron out some terms here.
16, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good.
No,
I'll say it's in character.
Yeah, it's fine. As you say that, what?
Also, let's also be clear. I don't 100% know that I'm being right about that. I'm just being a dick.
Yeah. As long as your wisdom's high enough to even come up with that argument is where I was at.
No, I all agree that they're being dicks. So we can't get behind this.
I don't disagree, but
And as you say that, the heavily armored looking one just grabs their hammer and slams it down on the ground.
No, I'm too dumb to make a good argument. Let me use my big hammer to make up for it.
Exactly.
Was that a vicious mockery? Was that a vicious
mockery?
Please.
No.
Yes,
but I am going to
please.
absolutely make fun of him.
It's so good.
Oh, it would have been so much better if you did that as a vicious mockery.
You know,
I would allow it. I'll allow it. But after that damage, that's initiative.
Yeah, it's fine. I think that's great.
Fine. Yeah. Let's go.
Let me try to make it a little easier for you to see our point of view, and I'm going to fairy fire him.
You know what? Yeah. As you're mocking him, you're like, you'll see it our way, and that's a dex save,
13.
right? Got it.
Get dicks.
Their information.
I want to make my opposition to this clear. I feel like there was a diplomatic way that we could have handled this, but I 100% have your back.
I was in no interest to fight at all, but just throwing it out there.
Look at me, my big dumb hammer. I can't make any good reasons.
This is reason enough.
They are all covered in your flourishing fairy fire.
Good, you dumb idiots.
What color is your fairy fire?
Pink.
Pink. All right, they're all covered in this.
Have fun with this glitter. I just throw glitter on them. That'll never come off.
Oh my god. No, it won't. You'll wash for years. It's still there.
I think from now on, whenever I make an argument with somebody, I'm just gonna flourish with glitter.
A little pouch of glitter. I have a pouch of salt.
They get covered in this flurry of pink, beautiful, fiery glitter.
Yeah. Good.
And I need initiative rolls from everyone.
That makes sense.
13.
I got a nat 20. Got a 23.
Nice.
Do we have a token for my bird by chance?
I meant to get one. I do have one. Give me 1 second.
And do you want me to roll separately?
It technically is supposed to have its own.
Yeah, it is supposed to be separate. All right.
You got 12.
12. What is yours, Val, with your nat 20?
23.
23.
And the bird got 15.
Anybody higher than a 16?
No.
Bird was 15. Who's next? Under 15?
13.
11.
13 is Rosarin. 12 is Fenrir.
Yeah. Dead last.
And what were you again? 11? No, you were not dead last. Got it. Let me get a token out for the bird. Let's see.
I just got mad tired.
Yep.
I guess so.
I can make more coffee.
I would recommend drinking way too much coffee.
That's the standard amount of coffee.
Your bird was with Rosarin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. So we start with Val. I had a 23.
I'm also gonna viciously mock the big dumb idiot with the hammer.
Okay, that's fine. That's an 11 minus 3.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, yeah, it's wisdom, right? Or is it?
It's wisdom.
Yeah, it's 11 minus 3.
Oh, big dumb.
Bring your big dumb idiot hammer to an argument. What a smart gentleman.
Right.
You should have just left while you had a chance, you idiot.
Okay, intelligence determines whether or not they can speak. Wisdom determines whether or not
She just
they're
kind of like
smart.
starts
Got it.
going off on the guys and can't stop.
I was going to say, are they even capable of conversing with us in the manner in which they did? But yeah, intelligence would determine that, not wisdom. So
all right, how much damage?
Oh yeah, 2 damage.
All right, got it. And it has disadvantage on its next attack. It's already got a thing on there. I'm not going to move it. Which then comes to the Durgar Hammer. And you have now insulted it twice.
Because he's an idiot.
Phil's all the way in the back, though.
And Val is all the way in
I'm
the
all the
back.
way in the back. Come and get me, you big dumb idiot.
It is a big dumb idiot. It's not that smart. So it is going to make its way around Fenrir and Val and Rosarin to go towards Val, the one who's insulting it. So it wouldn't. It probably would have provoked an opportunity from you as well, Rosarin. I'll give you that, as well as you, Fenrir.
And you guys have advantage on those attacks?
Yes, because they're fairy fired.
Good, because that first roll was a 4.
At a 21 to hit.
You're also helped currently.
21 hits.
You don't get double
Yeah, I know.
damage, though. 17?
17 just hits.
Cool. Nice. Plus 5.
6 to hit. 6 damage.
D8. 12 damage.
Got it. And so you make your swing with your sword, you make your hit with your staff, and knocks it and tumbles it back and forth a little bit, and you can see within the clockwork of this armor walking towards Val. There is a small little pathway that you can try to reach in and stab the Durgar within. It's tighter, it's harder to hit it, but you can kind of try to hit the Durgar that's within this armor plating. It is now going to make its attack against you, Val, because you insulted it a lot.
Do it, coward.
Alright, first attack is going to be with its claw.
It's a claw.
Yeah. That's a 23 to hit. And the second attack with a hammer.
What's the 23? I guess it has to disadvantage on that roll.
Oh, right. Still 23, 18s both times.
Okay.
And the other one was I believe it was a 17 plus 5, so it would be a 22. So both hit.
Okay.
Let's see. 2. So 5 points of slashing damage with the claw.
Okay.
And 10 plus 13 points of bludgeoning damage with the hammer.
Okay.
And that ends its turn.
I'm in trouble.
Val, oh no, you went first. Bartleby, you're at a 15, right?
A what?
Your initiative, you had a 15?
I had 11.
Oh, you had 11? I wrote it. Who had a 15? Fenrir had a 15. You had 12.
Oh. No.
Oh, the bird.
Oh, yeah.
B's bird. Right, okay. The bird had a 15.
Bartleby's going to get the help action.
Bartleby's going to get the help?
Yes.
Bartleby's going to be the one that
So he's
probably needs that.
You're going to fly over to Bartleby.
I'm just going to park that bird on your shoulder
Yeah,
It works.
so you can hit this time.
and it helps. Next is Rosarin at a 13.
I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
I'm going to ready the command spell.
Okay, for what?
The next time the big dumb idiot with the hammer starts to move.
Okay. So, just so you... I want to make sure you know the rules for readying a spell. Concentration's on if you get hit, and if you don't use it, you lose the spell slot.
Well, definitely going to use it, and it's not a concentration spell, so...
No, you have to concentrate on readying
okay.
it. So if you get hit, you need a
That's
concentration save. So that's going to end your turn?
Yep.
All right. Next, we got Fenrir at a...
Yes, now...
Yeah, Fenrir at a 12. I didn't write Bartleby. Go for it.
Okay, I'll attack the hammer guy. That's a nat 1. So.
You've helped.
Oh, I have, no.
No,
Bartleby
he
has-
lost.
But does he has advantage on it because it's got fairy fire.
Yeah, it's fairy fire, so it's already
Oh, I
advantage.
also get to reroll once anyway.
Yeah. So you get, first that's your reroll for your 1, and now your advantage.
Oh, I had a reroll on that one.
I guess.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's not insane turn anymore. So.
16 plus 6.
16 plus 6. That hits. Oh, roll for concentration. Is Fairy Fire concentration?
It is.
Roll a concentration check on that. You need to beat 10s twice.
And to be what?
10 twice.
I do not beat that.
You did a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we'll still keep your roll, but unfortunately, we'll say as you punch them,
Well, it was the first one anyway.
the fairy fire dissipates after he gets his punch because he lost concentration on the fairy fire.
Okay.
And you gave yourself advantage on that?
Oh, I have advantage on that.
Or...
I don't think I have advantage on that.
No, okay. Yeah.
So you did. You hit how much damage?
7 damage.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna... How beat up does this guy look? Not too bad.
This thing is clanking and looking very dented and beat up. It's not looking good enough.
Then I'm gonna use my flurry of blows.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
I have literally 1 HP. By the way.
That just hits.
5 damage.
You can get ready. You reach in to go punch, and you can see in the inner workings of this thing. If you want, you can try to go punch for the inner workings of the actual Durgar, but you have to roll again for a disadvantage. So roll one more time. If you want to hit the Durgar, you can reach your hand through and punch in, but it would be at disadvantage.
Oh, they're in like a mech suit?
They're in like a mech suit.
Okay, so... I'll go for it.
All right. What's that
That's
roll?
a 4. So I missed the first attack.
So well, yeah. I was saying for your punch, your second attack.
Well, yeah, I had 2 punches.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Doing
So you
flurry
missed.
of blows.
So you missed, and then you can go for it again.
19. Another 4. So I missed both times.
So you miss, unfortunately. But what was your first damage with your stick?
7.
7. Got it. Right, I already did that. Okay. That ends Fenrir's turn, unless you're going to do anything else.
If I move, does it get it?
Yeah, he would get a reaction.
Alright, then I'll just... I'll not do anything else. Stay
Bart.
where I am.
Me?
Yes.
All right. Bart will be, I guess, because he has to fight, is going to...
You don't have to.
I mean, I don't have to, but I also, I have to. You guys are all there, and this owl is, like, floating over my shoulder. It's ridiculous. So I am going to make my way around said pillar that's nearby.
Yep.
And hex the dude that they're fighting.
All right. Go for it. No, there's no save for hex. So, where's that hex?
Yeah, I think they just get hexed. And then...
What's his ability check? Disadvantage.
Wisdom.
That's ability checks, so they're not going to be making a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, it's not for
abilities.
saves,
strength.
but still.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I would do strength.
Strength. And then I will follow up with an Eldritch Blast.
Send that Eldritch Blast at advantage because you were getting the help from the bird, and we'll say the bird perched himself on his shoulder to help you.
23.
That hits.
And then, so the Eldritch Blast does 11 damage, and the Hex does 3 damage.
So you focus your powers on this Eldritch Blast, and you push it outward into the Durgar armorer, and as it hits, it wraps and encompasses the entire armor suit and kind of just pushes and caves in on the enemy within as you see it start to seep blood and the armor suit drops. He's dead.
Because I killed a thing, I get free hit points. I get temporary hit points equal to 7 for
Jeez.
some reason. Because I have my Pact of the Fiend. It's the first time I've gotten to do that. I don't think I've killed anything ever. So, kind of nice.
Anything else? Is that it?
Yeah, no, that's it. I murdered a thing and I'm giving myself temporary hit points. So that's about it.
That ends your turn. You can still use your command on one of the other ones if you choose so.
Okay.
But it is their turn. And they, you see both of them seeing the armorer just get wrecked, or the hammerer get wrecked. They both, let's double check how
Are
this
the other
works.
two not in mech suits?
No, they're just normal Duragar.
Okay.
They both use their action to embiggen themselves and get like they're now the size of like a little bit taller than the humans and human and half elf, and they come in to attack as well. But that's their action to get embiggened, so they don't actually get to attack.
Are they moving?
They're moving in, coming towards the two up front. So one towards Fenrir and the other one towards Rosaire.
Well, can I use my...
Yes.
All right. I tell the one that moved towards me, as it started to move, to grovel.
Grovel. All right. What's the save?
Wisdom.
Well, what?
13.
Let's see. That's a +0, so 16.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, it succeeded. And so it looks at you and it just smiles as it's bigger, a little bit larger than you and wider. But that's their turn. Val, this metal mech suit contraption enemy has dropped to the ground in front of you, is bleeding out.
Oh, hold on. So it's just the two guys up now, right?
Yeah. It's now
okay,
just
cool.
the two.
I want to move up to the one where Rosaren's up.
Okay. I'll let
Like
you-
on the side, or I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So the one where
Yep.
Fenrir is.
Yep. In melee range.
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Level 2 spell.
And that's a wisdom save as well, right?
That is correct, I believe.
It's a 16.
Okay. Never mind then.
They still take damage, though, right? Because it's a spell, so they take damage. They just don't have to run away. They take half damage.
Yeah. Once dice stop randomly rolling. There we go. 6 damage.
6, got it.
And I'm gonna use a healing potion on myself.
That was half damage, right?
That was the half damage.
Okay. So you see a little bit of blood start to seep from within his ears, and it backs like an inch, and then just gets ready and continues to try to fight towards you. That brings us, the hammer is dead. It is the bird's turn. Is the bird going to continue to help
Yes.
Bartleby? Gotcha. Rosarin, you're up.
I turn to the one right in front of me and say, "Don't you see what we did to your leader?"
And it's just like, give us our lands back. And it's ready. It's a giant war pick. Yeah, it's a war pick.
Do you really not want to try to reason? We can share this equally.
Roll a persuasion.
Whoa. Paladin of Conquest wants to share equally? I think not.
Whoa. The paladin wants to share it to then take it over for himself.
All right. I don't know the full motives of the paladin here.
Oh, no.
No. He looks at you and just gets ready to attack. Like, there's no sharing. These lands belong to our gods and to our people.
Well, then we'll have to do this another way.
Okay.
And I slash at him with my sword.
Yep.
16.
That just hits.
8 damage.
Got it. Yep. Alright, so you get a nice slash across his large and big in chest, and he's just standing, over you, slightly intimidating. Next, we've got, Fenrir.
Alright, I'm gonna, attack the one that's right in front of me and Vale.
Alright, go for the attack.
That's a 20-something to hit.
That will hit.
9 damage.
9. Alright.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Punch him. Go for it.
That's only a 3 plus 6, so it's only a 9 to hit.
That misses.
That's okay.
So you give a nice big wallop across the front of his face, and then it becomes Bart's turn.
The one fighting Rosarin.
Okay.
And I'll move my hex to it.
Yep.
And then I will Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast that.
Blast it with the Eldritch.
You got advantage because of the bird.
All right. 18.
That hits.
6 from the blast.
Mhm.
And 2 from the hex, so 8 total.
All right, these guys are looking pretty beat up, pretty hurt, but they standing big over you guys get their turn, and they are going to make their attacks.
Embiggened attacks.
Yes.
Do they have to shout embiggen like Miss Marvel does?
Yeah, they were embiggen as they did it.
Perfect.
First one in against Rosarin is not going to hit. First one against Fenrir is 13.
That
No.
misses.
So they both swing wide and big with their war picks. That ends their turns.
Those are great.
They are. Val.
I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay. A 16 again.
5 damage.
5. Against the one that was in front of you, right? Yeah. So more blood starts to come out from any openings on its face, and it's breathing heavy, and it's like it's not doing good at all. Super bloodied. We got the bird.
Same thing.
All right, gonna help Bartleby. Zarin.
I'm done trying to reason with them, so I'm going to attack the one just still right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to add 10 to that attack, so
Okay.
that is a 17.
Okay.
Glad we took that short rest and I got my Channel Divinity.
Oh, it's
Nice.
It's a new. Oh no, that's right. You traveled. Right.
You went
Okay.
right through.
You traveled through. Right. Yep.
Otherwise, I'd have done other shit earlier in this fight.
Same.
So, 11 more damage.
11.
Yep.
That's exactly what you needed. You get a nice hard slash across. Get actually slashed deep within one of its legs as well, because it is a little bit taller, and it flops down and just knocks over, and it actually shrinks back down to its original size. That one is dead. Bart.
Me? Okay, good.
Oh no, Fenrir, sorry.
You son
Could I
of
have
a-
used inspiring my inspiration?
Yeah, if you didn't have a
Okay, cool.
if you
I'm just
didn't
going to be on
use-
Fenrir.
Got it. Fenrir, you get an extra D6 on a roll.
Nice. I also have my key points back. I didn't realize. So the one's dead. Okay, then I'll attack the one that's in front of me again.
All right.
You can add a d6 to that.
That's a 16 though, plus 6 to hit. So
That
22.
hits.
Add the extra 6. Just do it. Really, really hit it.
Extra hit.
Super hit.
That's 8 damage.
All right, you smack it really good across the head with your stick, and you actually hear a as it drops down to the ground.
All right. I still want to voice my dissatisfaction with having had to.
Then voice it. Don't tell us you want to voice it. Voice it.
I did.
And the combat's over. You took out these Duragar bodies lying in front of you. The one metal construct-looking one is just slowly bleeding out, like it was crushed with that force damage.
Sick.
What is this hammer it had?
Huh?
Just a hammer.
It's just a hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a normal hammer.
Well, that was expected.
Yeah, I hoped it wasn't going to go that way, but
Well,
also...
the little one, temper issues, I suppose.
They kind of deserve it. I don't care about them.
I'm not saying they didn't deserve it, but also, did they deserve it?
Yes.
Water.
They didn't not deserve it.
Yeah, we tried our our level best.
It was intent on being a dickhead.
I suppose. Well, you know, he did argue with a hammer instead of his words.
Yeah, he was being an idiot.
All right.
Literally.
Can I get any part of that clockwork armor off that one Durgar?
Make a strength check.
8.
you start to kind of try to rip apart the armor, and from the force damage and constraint that happened with that really strong Eldritch Blast that actually like kind of compressed it a bit, it's really difficult to actually pull any of the armor off. And if you were to take a listen, you don't hear breathing within anymore.
I don't know that he was trying to take it off to hear breathing. I think
I
he
know.
was
Oh
trying
no,
to,
I
take
wanted
it.
just a trophy. Basically.
You could just cut the body up.
Yeah. So, I mean, at this point, is Watermark nearby?
Yes. So Waterwatcher had, as the insults were being thrown, they had made their way off to the side to get ready in case more of an attack happened.
It was excellent help you have there, Watermark, and other things. You've done wonderful to let us take care of this for you. What do we do now? What do we want to do? How do we proceed?
Sorry, go ahead.
She's like, it's your call. We should be good here with the Dorogar for a few days, upwards of, how long will it take them to get to the hovel? And Flintzbane walks up and is like, well, it'll take about a day and a half. A day and a half to get there, and then a day and a half to get back. So, with their scheduled attacks, they should be able to make it back at least before the next attack happens.
Have you ever seen one of them wearing this kind of armor before?
A few times, not often. They're trying to strengthen their attacks, and we've sent on occasion. Well, that should actually be Waterwatcher saying, not Flintzbane. Like, and we've sent on occasion a few miners inward into the mines and towards where we uncovered their caverns, or the caverns are coming from. And we've taken a look, and they tend to have other creatures near there. I don't know if it's them or if it's just the other creatures themselves making their way over. Ooze-like things and creepy crawlies of that nature tend to be near the entrance that we've uncovered.
So, has anyone nobody's ever gone to their settlement and negotiated with them? You've only ever been able to talk to and come back alive.
We sent a few into the Underdark. Whether or not they made it to the settlement, we assume they did because we got their heads back, but nothing else.
Well, not necessarily. They could have gotten cut off, but either way, they never made it back alive.
No.
So you have no idea exactly how deep and windy into this cavern, into this mine.
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't.
Nobody's ever sent back any of their heads cut off, have you?
No.
I go cut the heads off the other two.
And
I help.
And with that, we're going to call it for this session. Because I think we're just a little over an hour at this point.
Wow.
So
Screw those guys.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun little see what you guys do next. Just figure out what you guys decide. We will be back in a couple of weeks to get the conclusion of this set of episodes, or not the conclusion, but just see what comes of this.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, hey everyone.
We'll see.
Hi.
It's nice to see you again.
Hello.
Bye.
Hi. Good morrow to you.
If you would like to find more of our content, you can head over to www.one-quest.com, or you can always help us by supporting us at patreon.com/onequest. If you can't support us there with dollars, though, you can go to your favorite podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all those fun places. Rate us, review us, subscribe to us. Those things all help a whole bunch. You can also find us on social media. It's facebook.com/onequestonline or at @1_quest on Twitter and Instagram. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/onequestvideo. and you can always send us an email to social@one-quest.com.